Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking Unscripted. If you can't tell, this is the last episode before Christmas. If you've been following us for the last now 11, 12 year plus, you know that this will be our third Tres Leches video because I absolutely love Tres Leches. It's one of my favorite things. Last year we did a traditional Tres Leches. For Thanksgiving, we did the pumpkin Tres Leches. That one over there is the other one. Jay, is it that way? So today I wanted to make another Tres Leches. Something that you can do a little bit differently for Christmas is we are going to be using Ghirardelli. Why? Because it's peppermint, it's Christmas. We got some little, we have to call them snow people. Are they still snowmen? Or are they snow people? They're snowmen. So we have some snowmen from Ghirardelli, makes little snowmen that you can put on top. Snow person. What? I'm trying to be inclusive. So Ghirardelli makes some snowmen that we can put on top, and then we're actually gonna put just the basic, because you know, basic squares in the actual hot mix, melt them down, and we'll get a nice peppermint flavor from it. But first, take a long time to chew those things. Anyway, we have our flour, a little bit of salt. We have our baking powder. We are going to quickly mix those together in a separate bowl that I don't have ready yet. Back to regularly scheduled programming. Can't call it blow anymore because wife gets mad. Sugar. So we got our eggs. We'll hit it with a little mixer. Some of the good stuff. We're gonna do this in 2 stages. We got our leche. We've got our flour. Now, a couple of things I didn't say when we were mixing everything because I was too busy chewing on some chocolate was 1, I use cake flour, and 2, I use baker's sugar, which is both finer ground. Obviously, if you use cake flour, it's gonna be more like a cake. We're going to add half our flour mixture to our egg mixture. And then we are going to add our milk. Again, shut off your mixer. If you're using a stand mixer, if you're using a hand mixer, make sure you shut it off because you don't want your entire kitchen to be coated in flour. We'll say it's flour. You know what to do with these. We'll get this in here, and then you have cake batter. Now, could you buy boxed yellow cake batter? You could. I would judge you. I wouldn't know because I don't live with you. But if I showed up and you're like, oh, hey, I made your recipe, and I ate it, and I'd be like, this is fucking boxed cake mix. You bitch, you shouldn't have done that to my recipe. That's a different story. But anyway, I digress. Let's get in there with some butter. So you can use Pam. I like butter, and you'll see in the end result why I like butter is because you actually get a much crispier outside, and it helps with holding liquid. You pour your batter, even it out. This will go into a 350-degree oven until a toothpick comes out clean. You'll be able to tell by the touch when this is done. If your hands are asbestos like mine, then you can just touch it and you'll know. Otherwise, use a toothpick. You don't want to get germs and stuff all over it too. Whatever. I don't know how often you wash your hands. I do a lot. So when it's done, you are left with a nice cake. As you can tell, on the outsides, it gets nice and crispy, which is what I like. Again, you can use Pam. It doesn't get this same crunchy like it does from butter. We will let this cool. If I'm touching it without a towel, so you know it's cool, but for YouTube's sake, we're gonna say we need to let it cool. While the cake is cooling, we need to make the actual milk. We are going to be using evaporated milk, cinnamon, clove, heavy cream. And then we will be mixing in some Ghirardelli, because why not, to go with the condensed milk. We've got our evaporated milk, our heavy cream, our clove. While that's going, we're gonna push that off to the side. And be careful, again, it is cream, so we don't want the cream bubbling over and causing a fire on a couple of days before Christmas or on Christmas, because then, you know, you gotta go to the Red Cross shelter, your kids don't have a good Christmas, you know, it's just bad. You ruin dessert and you'll be forever that person. So we are going to add our condensed milk. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Batmobile lost its wheel, and the Joker got away. So our cream is now nice and bubbly. We are going to cover it and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. We have our condensed milk. While that is sitting, we have our cooled cake, our forks, and then we're just gonna fork it. Fork, 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 fork. Poke around and find out. Gen X, baby. The original generation. We have our steeped cream. We have our forked cake. We need a strainer. We'll strain our hot cream into our chocolate mixture. Mix it. Normally we would add cinnamon here to the condensed milk, but because we're after that peppermint flavor, we don't want that excess cinnamon. Our chocolate is melted. As you can see, it's not our typical white like our normal tres leches. But from at this point, taste it, because it's still hot. Just to make sure that you have enough of the peppermint flavor. If you need to add more, you could. This we will put in the fridge. It will cool. Our milk is nice and cool. Now again, you want to pour this on, but you want to pour it on slowly so that the cake absorbs it. But as you can see, the cake's absorbing the milk. We're gonna put this in the fridge for about 24 hours. Our tres leches has been sitting for 24 hours and we need some whipped cream. Again, we're not gonna sweeten the whipped cream because the tres leches is pretty sweet. Let's check our stiffness. After some medicine, better. So our cake has absorbed all the liquid. One big piece. It's got just a little bit of leakage. Probably not the best word to use, but hey, you know, whatever. A little cream. And then put a playground of snowmen. There's a peppermint tres leches. You can use peppermint oil or a peppermint extract if you want to. If you want to use essential oil and put it in your food, you can. I think that shit's edible. I don't know. She's sleeping, otherwise I'd ask her. But it's just something different. It's not the same boring Christmas desserts, cookies, cupcakes, blah, blah, blah. Something a little bit more fun. You get to use chocolate, you get to eat them as you go along. Just make sure you save enough. So I'm gonna eat a snowman, because why not? And that was good. I love peppermint though. I love tres leches. Give it a try. Bring it to your Christmas party, Kwanzaa party, Hanukkah. From all of us at Cooking Unscripted, we wish you the happiest of holidays. Please embrace your loved ones, celebrate, have fun, and most of all, be safe. We will see you guys after Christmas. Much love. See you soon. Like, subscribe, notify, all that good stuff. Ring my Christmas bell. I'll see you guys next time. Much love.